Hello.
Hello.
Hello, everyone,
Hello.
and welcome at last to episode 8 of the Argent Airways third season. Joining us today, of course, is Vivian.
Hello, 'tis I, Vivian Skybreaker, and this is a live episode. We have a couple of people in the audience, and if you like, you can try to find me in-game. I am currently in a place where it never rains.
Ooh.
That's your first hint, and more hints will follow.
I don't even know where that is.
Not in Gilneas. No,
Yeah.
definitely not in Gilneas,
and
no.
please don't do a /who or check your friends list or do a map scan or anything. The point is to find me manually.
Yes, of course. And joining Vivian, we do, of course, have Xuyagu.
Hello. Xuyagu, the token green trollmon. We've got a special episode coming up, but we can get more to that later.
And, of course, we have Ella.
Hello. I can't remember what I said last time, so it's just me, the little elf.
Little elfmon.
And and I'm Redcleaver, of course, and joining us today we have a representative of the Redcleaver RP community. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, thank you for having me. I'm Sirva, a drag tier that helps run the drag tier conclave each month.
Fantastic. Right. Now,
Hello, Sirva.
Hello.
Welcome.
Yes, welcome.
Thank you.
We don't usually have a guest presenter during a live episode, so this is a special occasion.
I feel very special.
So, sliding into our
This
first
is a
topic of
first.
discussion then. And that, I believe,
Yes.
is the drag tier community.
Yes, the drag tier community and the drag tier conclave. Sirva, could you tell us a bit of what the conclave exactly is? And when-ish did you start it? Wasn't that also didn't you also have an anniversary the other day?
An anniversary is coming up, but that's not specifically for the conclave itself. I will go into that in a moment.
Yeah.
Basically, the conclave is a gathering of mostly of drag tier to come together and, as it started, to get them to learn the world a bit more. As it is now, it's a gathering for everyone to socialize and based on the drag tier and things they have experienced, do small events like races by either air or recently by ground, sparring contests, and we just mix it up to have a fun evening for everyone.
Fantastic.
As for the upcoming event, it's mostly a anniversary. It's like a birthday for the drag tier. It is to celebrate when Dragonflight originally came out, and is when the drag tier had awoken from their stasis.
Mm-hmm.
For
And
those
that's
who don't
kind of what the
know,
anniversary is about.
sorry. For those who don't know, what is a drag tier?
What drag tier?
Yeah.
Why drag tier? How drag tier?
Good question. Drag tier are basically a draconic being that has been, created. It is indeed a lizard. It's perfectly accurate. It is just a big humanoid lizard. Best way to describe them.
Now,
Now, when the drag tier come together for the conclave, you also welcome other races, do you not? I mean,
Yes,
Vic's
we
been
do
there a few
indeed.
times.
At first, it was a bit more closed off with the previous hosts, but we have since changed that because we want to have a good time with everyone and also give other people a chance to interact with the drag tier race a bit more, especially lore-wise. They have only been awake for a certain amount of years, so how better to learn about other races than to interact with them?
When is the next conclave? I believe it is quite soon.
It's upcoming Sunday.
Upcoming Sunday. And what do you have
Yes.
planned?
That is the Day of Awakening, so that anniversary birthday that I mentioned before. So we have quite a bit planned for it.
That's the anniversary part. Yeah.
Indeed.
So it's been 2 years since the drag tier awoke?
This will be the 3rd year.
Wow. Time
Time goes
flies.
fast.
Yes.
Indeed.
Flies inside a drag tier, believe it or not.
3 years. of
Sorry, bad
Dractyr
joke there.
friends.
Yes, I'm full of dad jokes today. Sorry. So essentially, what a Dractyr is, as you quite rightly said, they are a humanoid / dragon kind of race that were
Yes.
created for a specific purpose. And that was to be a soldier, wasn't it, mate? Am I right saying that? Or
Indeed. Yes, you're correct. They were
Okay.
made to be soldiers.
I
But
love
How
that.
long
they were
was
not
it
fully in control back at the time. They have
When
now
they were-
regained their own control.
when they were created? And when the time came that they were frozen, sometimes been in between that, hasn't it?
There have been
wasn't
some
that they
time
were-
in between, yes, but we're unsure as how long that has been.
Mhm. Yeah, because I was wondering if the Dractyr had time in that time in between to create their own culture and their own habits and their own lives, or if they were like immediately born and then frozen again.
From what I've gathered, it's basically they were created, but they were under some sort of mind control due to an artifact. Once that broke, they lost control of the Dractyr and thus got scared of the powers they possessed, being able to control all 5 of the magic of the flight, and thus were put into stasis. So there has been some time in between. It's just unknown as to how long that has been.
Yeah. The Dractyr sort of showed up and were suddenly like, oh, what is this place? What is this magical world? What is this? What is that? They were very inquisitive, which makes me wonder, indeed, if they had a chance to know anything about the world when they were still, back in their original spot. I don't
Yeah, there's
think
most
much
likely
news from the
very
outside
little.
world. Yeah.
Especially also with how long they have been in stasis. It's been over 10,000 years.
Mhm.
The world has changed quite a bit since those days.
Oh, I would imagine that'd be quite taxing on them mentally, being bred to be the ideal soldier, to then be put on stasis for seemingly no reason, and then essentially abandoned into this new world. That must be quite traumatic.
I must imagine so, yes. A lot of people, you can see with how you roleplay with others, a lot of people take that into account as well, in all kinds of different ways of how each person handles it individually.
Mm.
But the trauma is definitely there.
As Night Fury says in the chat here, lore, Dractyr created as soldiers, players, evokers and other classes, our peers. Let's play fast and lose with life choices.
Well, they are not under that mind control to be the perfect soldier anymore, so a lot of them are taking up that freedom they now have gained. It's like, I don't want to be a soldier, I just want to be myself.
And there are some who want to be a soldier but not sure how to go about it anymore. I mean,
Exactly.
Yeah. I love that sort of
Nice.
Kryptonian. I love that sort of Kryptonian way of them being born into being a specific thing. That's always been interesting to me. What do you say, Zoo?
If anyone has a question about the Dractyr or the Conclave, feel free to raise your hand and come up here and ask it, or type it in the chat.
Yeah, I like the fact that since they had their freedom, they now have the ability to just choose who they want to be, how they want to be, and just have that complete freedom over their life that other races may not be able to do because they all would have grown up in certain cultures, whereas the Dractyr is sort of just, it's a brand new culture that it can create amongst itself.
Here's a question for you from Night Fury again in our chat. Sirva, what other classes would people like Dractyr to have?
I mean, they have now quite a few classes, but the ones I have seen coming by quite a bit, but, well, due to Blizzard's not wanting to put in that much effort, it's most likely druids that they want to have, especially because of their connection with the Green Dragonflight. It could make sense.
That would make sense, yeah.
That would be
That's
interesting.
one I keep hearing a lot.
Can you imagine if Dractyr can adopt a visage form to blend in, as it were. Can you imagine a Drakthir druid taking on forms of other animals?
Yes, exactly. That
That'd
makes
be,
it a lot more
interesting,
fun.
wouldn't it? Yeah, a scaly
I mean,
bear.
I've seen
Yeah,
a couple of people use different visages to also be able to transform in different creatures, but game mechanic wise, that is not physically possible, so you have to find ways around it. But there are people who actually do take that up.
it's a bit of a shame that you can't choose your own visage form to be another race, like Taurin, for instance,
It
or
is a
whatever.
big shame.
Yeah.
With the druid,
It would
thing,
have been
it's
a lot of fun.
because like a lot of the druid forms are themed around the race. So do you think for Drakthir they'd have like more kind of dragon themed animals as their forms?
I think that could be a lot of fun to have, especially if you look at the Dragonals themselves with all the more draconic-like animals. It should be possible.
Yeah, should be.
Yeah.
Be
Like the
definitely
giant
interesting.
draconic frogs.
Draconic frogs.
Would be a perfect aquatic form.
Oh, it would be, wouldn't it? A giant scaly toad.
Yes.
A
It would be
frog tank.
amazing.
That would be brilliant.
Guess you wouldn't really need a flight form.
Yeah.
Your
I have a
fawn would just
question
be
for
the
everyone.
tongue.
Sorry, Zoo,
I
what
have
do
a
you say?
question for everyone.
Okay, yeah.
It can wait. Go ahead, Zoo.
Zoo, go
I
ahead,
was
mate.
wondering what you were going to say.
Oh,
Oh, good God.
if your character could create and choose a visage form, just one visage form, like the Drakthir, what would they choose and why?
And of course, if you want to come up and discuss your choices, you're very welcome to, audience.
I think Viv would choose a human, of course, for obvious reasons, but she might never leave that visage form.
Ah, so like your character as they are in a visage, not a Drakthir in a visage.
Mhm.
Yes, because the Drakthir have the luxury of choosing a form. What would your character choose if they had that power?
Ella would probably choose Night Elf, because go from one side of the Elven kingdom to the other.
Ah,
So you want to be an elf turning into an elf?
Yes, I want to be a sun elf turning into a moon elf.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Sirva, what about you?
I mean, I play a Drakthir, so that's the main class I play.
She's got a visage.
Yeah.
Okay, if you had had the ability, what would you? I got this wrong, haven't I? What was the question again, Viv?
If you had a visage form, like if Grashka could turn into a visage form, something else, what would she like to turn into?
Dragon.
A dragon.
That was quick.
So she would want to turn from an orc into a dragon and back at will. That would be pretty cool, not gonna lie, an orc dragon.
Xuyagu's would probably have to be a spider, like a big spider, which he would love, but I would not.
For context, Sue is an arachnophobic in real life, which is really ironic considering that he also RPs a follower Shadra, who is a spider lover.
Perfect combination.
Riker would have chosen either a venomous snake or a spider, like you, Xuyagu.
Yeah.
But then again, me behind the screen hates spiders, so she has the same issue as you.
Yeah.
Nobody likes spiders.
I don't mind them too
Red
much.
Fox in chat says that he'll choose either a lynx or a tiger. I can absolutely agree with that because both animals are beautiful. Tigers especially. I think if I was to choose an animal, though, it would be a lion. If for my visage form.
What, yours? Not your characters?
For my characters, rather, not me.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Instead of a dragon?
That's a tough one.
Dragon versus lion.
Dragon.
Difficult choice.
I mean, come on, dragons. Who wouldn't?
I think visage form is a very cool Drakthir trait.
It is.
But not as cool as the fact that they can just take off and swoop into the air at will at any time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think as well, Sirva, what Grashka was trying to ask, if I believe I'm right, is if you could pick a form, like, because I know as a Drekfear you don't really get the choice. You just turn into a human/elf. But if you could get the choice, what race would you want to turn into?
think-
That's a good question.
Dragon again.
Yes, in a full dragon. From Drekfear to full dragon.
Absolutely. From half pint to full pint. Yeah.
Exactly. But if it has to be from one of the existing races, it would most likely be a Quel'Dorei.
Okay.
Okay. About Red Fox again in chat
also-
says actually M does worship the two aforementioned lower, the lynx and the tiger. I can't remember that. Shivala being one of them, I think. The tiger.
There's several different. It depends on which. There's several different tiger
Oh yeah,
lowers, so it could be
Depends
a
on the culture,
number.
doesn't it? Yeah. So it makes sense. But as a half elf, which is very interesting to explain to people. Okay. Yeah. Imagine a tiger and a half elf. That'd be an interesting mix, wouldn't it? Night Fury wants to be a Pandaren because they get access to the best food. Yes, I can agree with that.
Good points.
I can absolutely endorse that. Chinese and Japanese food is the best.
I have placed a couple of where is Vivi hints. So far, nobody has found me yet. Kalidor is asking, are you lurking in the Shadowlands? Kalidor, I'm not going to tell where I am. The purpose is to find me.
And Vivi wants you to
in the
find her.
game.
She's not a masochist, right? Just saying.
Yeah.
So the two hints that I've given are the sun doesn't shine here, and yet you might need a pair of shades. And another one is the flying creatures down here have competition. Whatever else flies around here is much bigger than most creatures flying around.
Ooh.
Yeah. And of course, Vivian has a little campfire in front of her. So if you're flying around, keep an eye out for a random little campfire. Did I say it never rains? Okay, it never rains either.
It never rains in the area that Vivian is in right now. So no,
Correct.
not Gilneas.
Well, you don't need sunglasses in Gilneas either.
No, you don't need sun cream either
Yeah.
in Gilneas, but put it that way. Drizzle cream, maybe.
Okay.
But
Anyway, I'm sorry to divert from the topic.
Yes.
That people still haven't found me, so we can settle back to the Draktyr and the Conclave now.
yes, do.
I have
How long
seen
has the
some
conclave been about?
huge conclaves.
How long has the conclave been about, roughly speaking?
That's a good question. I'm trying to think because it had been running already under a different name before I had joined.
Okay.
So I think been there now for about 2.5 years.
Wow, really? Going well then.
Yeah, it's going great. Before that, I think it basically since the early Dragonflight.
Mm-hmm.
Double check what it was again. Yeah, November 2022 is when Dragonflight came out. Only like a couple of months after is when they started with the previous version of the Conclave,
Okay.
which we have now taken over.
And I'm sure has grown since then. By the sound of it, it's quite
It
popular.
has.
It has grown quite a bit. It started off as just a gathering of Draktyr to discuss like tactics and missions and other things that had happened within the world, and now it has grown to a big social gathering.
Mm-hmm.
Not too unlike the Koshak Festival then, because that's how it first started out. But that's a topic for another day.
Previous time.
It is similar, but of course we're nowhere near as big as the Koshak. That one remains special.
I meant lore-wise, but yeah.
How many times a year is the Conclave? Is it every month or
We are
Every
doing
2
it every
months?
month, yes.
every month?
Yes,
Wow.
once a month.
Do you have special happenings every month, like little mini events, or is it? Because I have seen like lotteries, or what do you call that?
Raffles.
Raffles. That's the word I was looking
Yes.
for. I have seen stalls. I have seen. I think I've seen performances as well. Wasn't there also a karaoke during a conclave once?
We had a collaboration with Kari to do a conclave karaoke.
Yes.
Basically, what we
Yeah.
try to do is try to keep it as with certain months we make something extra. We do a different type of event. We have for the one karaoke with Christmas, maybe a snowball fight, with Halloween costume contests, and we just try to mix it up to keep it interesting for everyone that's attending. Yet our main events are usually we try to get somebody to play some music, but that's not always possible. There are always stalls present from different merchants to have food and drinks for everyone that comes to visit. And we tend to have things like spars or flying races or mount races to go along with it. And it just switches up each month as to what it is.
Yeah. So come and be surprised this month. Come and have a look on Sunday and see what you get.
How has the conclave evolved as you've been hosting it? Like, what's it come from and what's it gone into?
Well, starting from a small gathering of Draktyr just discussing plans to a social event where there's over 40 plus people each time.
Wow.
Wow, yeah, good turnout.
That is a decent turnout. We have a full raid group every time and usually have to make 2 of them to even fit everyone in.
Scalies unite. It's,
friends.
It is a lot of fun.
Yeah, it sounds it. Is this in Valdrakken?
But I might
or
be
is it another
biased.
place?
Our main spot is the Skytop Observatory in Valdrakken, but with the summer we have a different location and tend to go to the beach in Veralis.
Nice.
And in the winter we have a tendency to go to Winter Spring to have like the snow, but it would still be on the Dragon Isles, but lack of good spots.
Beach party.
Isn't the Azure Span a place where snow?
It is, but it also has to be able to do the things you want to do with the amount of space without
yeah, fair
enemy
enough.
mobs killing us, and also the level requirements currently.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
So we try to make it accessible this way for everyone.
We
The
had
upcoming one is technically in Dragon Isles, I see, but we have it this time in a location in Nagrand.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Message from Nightfew here. I'm a part of a Draktyr Discord, not active sadly, in brackets, but I've seen how much dedication there is into hosting the Conclave events. I'd like to compliment Sirva, I hope I'm saying that right, and all the
You're saying
Conclave
it right.
mods. Thank you. And all the Conclave mods and hosts that work hard as they do. So there you go. You got
Oh, thank you very much.
Mhm. It was
Really
Ekrital
appreciate it.
who gave us a tip to drag you into this episode.
Mhm.
Ekrital, can you tell us a bit about why the Draktyr Conclave is important enough for you to drag Sirva up here on the stage with us and have her explain everything? After all, you are the source, the one that came up with this. I would like to
Orphe.
hear from you too. Yeah.
because I'm cruel.
Oh,
Okay.
because I'm cruel.
Clearly one of the Artharians lot, you know what I mean.
he wants to stay more in the background. I take the stage.
He just wants to see you struggle.
Yep,
Charming, isn't it,
definitely.
Oh,
Being
dear.
bribed.
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay,
All right.
Redbox. Yeah,
Well,
I just got pinged. So we definitely received your shout out. We'll get into those later, I think.
Yeah, speaking of other segments of the show, I believe it might be time to wrap this one up, but not until we've had a couple of final words from anyone who wants to put them in. This is your chance.
Dractears are called to RP, as is is my final thought. No, seriously though, they are definitely a unique people. They have a very interesting backstory, and I would absolutely recommend people try and roleplay one at some point.
Yeah,
And plus, evokers are pretty cool as well.
they are cool to roleplay. With like all the different things you could do with them.
Oh,
You could be very close to what they're intended to be from their lore, or you could really divert from that, which I've had fun doing with
Absolutely.
some ideas for Dracthyr.
we have a red fox who wants to come and speak to us.
Come on up.
Come on up, red fox.
Camera.
If Discord allows it. Here he is. Hello, red fox.
Hello.
Hello.
Can
Hello.
you hear me? Okay. Just a final statement to Dragfear. First off, hi.
Hi.
Second, to any Dragfear, support your local blacksmiths, okay? Dragon blood is a quite valuable thing for quenching weapons. That also counts for Dragfears. So visit the Galia today and offer some blood.
Oh dear.
Oh, this is
I
why
have no words for this.
this is why you don't trust the blues. I'm just saying, because any chance they get, that they try and sneak an advertisement in.
Yeah, obviously. I'm playing a businesswoman. I mean, I also sent it a shout out for business later, so yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. I wish you much fun. I gonna now sadly already vanish, so I listen to the podcast
Okay.
when it's out.
See you later, no doubt.
See you around. Bye.
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 And
Yeah.
and on that very interesting note,
Orphe also has a comment on Dracthyr.
Mhm.
They say they're also very newbie friendly, since the story is short and it's very open where they can go story wise.
Absolutely true. Yeah.
Very true.
Mhm.
Many races in WoW have a lengthy history and a lot of lore to dig into. And the Dracthyr have very short lore at the moment, which is growing with every passing expansion. By the way, I thought it might be good to mention that Kari has already found the Viv. There are two more Where is Vivian's. One of them is sometimes it's light and sometimes it's dark. Who will find my campfire spark? Yeah, I went a little bit Hallows Endy there. And can you hear the Vivi calling? I can see the water falling. Yeah.
Do you hear the Vivi sing?
Yeah, you don't want to hear the Vivi sing, trust me.
Very guttural.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like somebody taking a rusty barn door and opening and closing them in rapid succession.
Yeah.
Tiny, why aren't you looking? Come on.
They're at Booty Bay.
Tiny's Booty Bay.
Oh, no.
Alidor wants to hear the Viv sing. But yes, thank you very much, Sirva, for talking to us about the Conclave and about the Dracthyr.
Of course, thank you for having me here.
Yeah. It's entirely up to you if you want to stay up here and co-host with us or slide into the audience. You are welcome either way. You are our guest, and your choice is final.
I think I will go sit in the audience and let you guys do your thing.
Okay, then.
Sure. If you have anything to add, that goes for all of you, by the way. Just press that little hand and we're going to pull you up here.
Of course. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you. And that's oh Christ alive, Sirva. Thank you. I will get a name right one of these days, I swear to God.
Oh, don't welcome her to the basement, Kari.
Oh, glad to see that joke is still alive. And
course.
Night Fury comments that the amount of customization for Drakthir is very good as well, and I can vouch for that as well. I spent literal hours just designing my Drakthir, and the color of the scales, the patterns on the scales, the amount of spikes on them, and everything else. It's good fun.
Have I ever met them, Garshka?
Probably. Have you been around Stromguard lately?
No.
Well, if you see anyone from the Scaleborn, shout out to the Scaleborn, by the way, great people. My guy's one of those, one of the Scalies. On that particular note, my God, I can't speak tonight. Not that I can anyway, mind you. But should we move on to our second topic?
Yes.
Yeah, unless anyone else has anything else to add about Drakthir before we do.
Mm-hmm.
If you hear a strange little squeaky noise, that is the sound of our segue. It's a little bit rusty.
I have a name, thank you.
All right, so
yeah,
we
moving on.
have been around for a year. It's been
Great.
a year, my friends.
A year, one whole year since we started.
has.
Can you believe that? And
Does it feel longer or shorter to you guys? To me, it feels longer.
Yeah,
Feel a bit longer.
it
but-
does feel a bit longer, yeah, but like not necessarily in a bad way.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's been a year, but it's felt like we've done so much that it feels longer than it has been.
But
If that makes sense.
for me, it depends on how much editing I have to do,
Yeah,
which thankfully
That's
isn't
fair.
that much, because you guys generally behave yourselves.
I
I
need to
think you've
start.
only had to pug me once.
Yeah, thankfully. Even that.
I just start misbehaving more then.
So that's a lot of episodes you've managed to record, Crash. Like,
We've recorded, yeah, but it's
Yeah.
almost 3 seasons worth, and there's like 8 episodes per season, so 24 episodes.
Yeah,
24.
Mhm.
Wow.
yeah, and I think I did the math on it. It is about 30 hours of just us talking.
I know, right? When you start these things out, you think to yourself, who on earth's going to listen to this? Turns out it's going to be about 140 odd people on our YouTube subscribers. As
Yeah.
we reach
And that's
about, I
not
think about
even counting
145
the
now.
other platforms.
Yeah. 145
100%.
people on our YouTube alone. There's quite a few people on our Discord server. And, of course, as you said, Apple Podcast, Spotify
Spotify.
as well.
Mhm.
So apparently people do like to listen to a couple of nerds ramble on about Warcraft. Who knew, right?
Oh, in particular,
Nice.
RP-related things.
RP related too, yeah.
Each episode is rounded out about 120 views, like more or less, which is good. It's over 100 each episode we've done.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Well-
I'm just curious how many listeners we would have on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, etc. But that's very difficult to find out.
Yeah, I tried to find out, but for some reason, Spotify in particular doesn't like me knowing how many people listen to us. I don't know why that is, but it seems to be it seems to measure it per episode rather than give an overall count like YouTube does. Unless I'm missing something, quite likely. Yeah.
we're very niche as well with what we do, but it still has like a good amount of people that like to tune in and listen to what
Yeah.
nonsense we're talking about.
I mean, we talk about orcs one week, and then we talk about skeletons. I mean, Forsaken next week, and then trolls, and then God knows what else. There are days
Yeah.
where I think to myself, are we really doing this?
Is this just like some sort of lucid dream? It's a fever dream of just what we're doing here.
I've
mean,
eaten too many gummies,
In the game, events like the Koshag and Ebelin's Run average like 100 or so players,
Yeah,
We're getting
Yeah.
that many players watching this.
I know, it's staggering.
Yeah,
What was
Yeah, when
the
you
question we're
think
going to
about
ask
it
the
like
audience?
that, yeah.
Viv,
Right? What?
hello.
What did you say? Yes, hello.
What was this segment? Obviously, we're talking about our past year on the podcast.
Yes. Yes, I was wondering if any of you guys or anyone of the audience remembers some special bits, funny bits, interesting guests, interesting topics, things we have done in the past with the Argent podcast. I remember a couple of things, really. I remember, for example, when Kari joined us for the first time, and she was so super nervous.
Kari
Do you
nervous?
remember that, darling? Kari was very nervous. She was like, not sure if she wanted to do this.
Yeah.
And now she lives in our basement.
Don't call me out like that. She says in chat.
But we love having her now, and she's saved our bacon once. I remember when we had an episode planned, and our guest had some disconnection issues and couldn't come on. And we asked Kari and Tal to come up last minute, and they did. They came on, they delivered. It was fun.
It was fun.
That was, yeah.
What I found funny about that was the fact that Kari was nervous, and yet she ended up being on 4 episodes.
4 already.
3, 4, something like that.
Yeah.
It might be 5 even. She says, "Wow."
Basically, Kari is another host like us.
She should. Well, I think she should be at this point,
including the live ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite episodes, I listened to it recently actually, was the episode in which Reike and Mikkel joined us. We spoke about many things, but the first half hour was all about the documentary of the remarkable life of Ibelin on Netflix. Please watch it. It represents us, our peers, nicely, and it's a really amazing story that I feel everyone should know about. And I thought it was a really good and strong interview with very interesting facts. Reike and Mikkel did amazing.
They did.
Yeah, I just love revisiting that episode and listening to it all again.
Yeah, and as Night Fury has just put in our chat, they're actually making a film about Ibelin.
Yes, they are. It is called Ibelin, and it is rumored to have
Anthony Hopkins.
What's his name, you guys? Anthony Hopkins in it.
Anthony Hopkins,
You don't call Anthony Hopkins what's his name, but I'm sorry, I couldn't go.
Sir Anthony Hopkins, actually.
Fiction, not facts, says Reike. Yeah, it might be loosely based on the true story. We'll have to wait and see when it comes out, I suppose.
The fact that Sir Anthony Hopkins is going to be in it is quite an achievement in and of itself, I'd say, because it's clearly important enough to have such a high caliber actor in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you want the facts, then check out the documentary, because that is actually based on a lot of source material that actually happened. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the movie anyway.
Absolutely.
We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, the documentary was like a tough watch. That was quite emotional by the end, and like watching that before like the episode when we had when we were talking about the documentary. It like hit harder, and it was like very sensitive, I think, but one of my favorite episodes that I have participated in to this day, hands down.
Yes. Yeah, we all got together as the hosts and watched the documentary, I think 1 or 2 days before going live with Reike and Mikkel.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were still very much in the documentary and in the story. While for Reike and Mikkel, it's already been like, how long has it been, Reike? Was it 10 years? Oh, look,
I tried to watch
she's
the.
got a gif of her and Michael.
That's actually them.
11 years. Ooh. Yeah, but since the documentary was made, how long
Wow.
is that? The documentary was made.
As Zoo said, fantastic documentary. But
2019.
being a very emotional person, I just tears were streaming. You know.
Yeah. I'm not that emotional generally, but that did definitely get to me watching that.
Rika, I have a question for you. We are almost at that time again for the Evelyn run. Would you don't feel pressured, but if you want, would you like to come up here and tell us a little bit about the Evelyn run and the other thing that you mentioned to me in a DM? Or would you prefer me to do it? I'm good either way.
But for those who
Let's
don't
see.
know, Vivian is asking Micah in chat because we're live on Discord at the moment.
Yeah, those on Spotify can't see this, but they are typing in chat, by the way. And I'm still sitting here in Vivian's secret hideout with Kari. So far, Kari's the only one that has hunted me down. Maybe I should give another clue. Maybe I should be more obvious. There is a really tall church to my right. It's
Really
huge.
tall.
It's almost scraping the ceiling.
Ah. Sound like a Minecraft villager, didn't
You
I?
got this. You got this. Come find me. Really tall church to my right. It's so big that it's almost scraping the ceiling. Which ceiling could I possibly mean?
Vivian asked if you could take over it.
I think I know what you.
Okay. Yeah.
I think I know now.
Yeah. Okay. Reike would like you all to know that the Evelyn run is about to go live again on the 18th. You are all welcome to join. It starts at 8. It starts from the Stormwind Gates on the 18th of November. The 18th of November is a very special date because I believe that is the date when Evelyn passed, isn't it? Looking at the chat with half an eye, Rijk is typing. Yes, that is his passing day. And so to honor Evelyn Mats, we're going to be doing his run. He always used to do a run whenever he came online. And it starts there from the Stormwind Gates, and that's where, and it will end at his stone in Elwyn Forest, his tombstone, the replica. No? Oh, Rijk says no. No, I'm doing it wrong. Rijk, please correct me. It will end at the gates, okay. Where will it start then? Will it start at the stone, maybe? It's a good thing Rijk is here, otherwise I would have sent you guys at the wrong place.
You have to do the whole thing in reverse.
Oh, good. Rijk says it starts at the gates and it will end at the gates.
It loops.
Yeah.
Can I just
So
say
head on over to Stormwind Gates on the
Stormwind
18th and join us for the Evelyn run at 8. By the way, I have gathered a bunch of holy candles. So those are nice to put down whenever we reach the stone.
Mm-hmm. Can I just say as well? Whenever I see things like this, I find it incredibly touching that a whole community bands together to show support.
Yes, I remember the last Evelyn run. It was huge. There were hundreds of people there.
It's quite incredible, really, seeing so many people wanted to pay their respects to this one person. You know?
Now, Rijk has sent me a message about the Evelyn run. She said that there will be a producer from the Japanese TV, Fuji TV there.
Oh, wow.
Whom will be recording the in-game run. And what I could see, what Reike was typing earlier, she had a 4-hour interview with Fuji TV today, I believe, which left her voice rather overwhelming and overstrained. So that's why she's chilling in the audience. But yes, Fuji TV will be there recording. So come on over on the Evelyn Run on the 18th. And yeah. Yeah, I don't know what else I have to add, really.
And there will be
Yeah,
another just before the run too, says Riker. Also, they have a request for people who join. Okay, what's the request,
there's a
then, Riker?
request.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And Riker's currently typing.
Okay.
You okay, Viv?
Yeah, I'm reading a little bit about the Evelyn run that was posted. It says, "Remember, we will not end at his grave. We will run past it. I know some want to mourn him there, so to not disturb those, we will only run past it, so we do not disturb their mourning."
Mm-hmm. And
Okay.
the request from Riker is, if you're attending this run, if everyone attending can bring a firework to shoot up at the end. They really like the visuals it gives, and I'm assuming he means the Fuji
Fuji TV,
Fuji
yeah.
TV people that are coming. Fuji TV, yeah. Kari will now buy the whole Stormwind stock of...
We're probably going to destroy or lag out the server with all the fireworks we're going to bring.
Yes, it'll be the Temple of Anchorage all over again.
Stormwind will experience new cataclysm.
Yes.
Oh, no. To this day, that event still makes me laugh. Oh, you heard a dong, bang, and everything just disconnected.
It's a sequel last year.
Oh, God,
Yeah, it would be great if we could get as many people as possible to join the Evelyn run. So please spread the word. Bring fireworks. If you want to leave a little candle at the grave, you can probably do so afterwards. But be mindful that people are probably mourning there, so don't disturb them. And yeah, bring fireworks. Show them our support.
Mm-hmm. Just lag out the server with fireworks, guys. Come on.
Yes, come lag out the server with us.
Make Evelyn proud. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Well,
so,
that I'm sorry, but we were talking about the podcast and how we've been around for a year and the memories we've had, and this took quite a detour to a different subject altogether, but
as is
still quite
tradition now.
important nonetheless.
As is tradition at this
yes.
point, we tend to ramble on a bit, don't we? It's a
How we do
podcast after all.
that.
But the question is to everyone: what was? Hang on, Night Fury is determined to find Vivian because he's just posted a GIF of Liam Neeson with the words "I will find you."
Okay. I will give you one more tip then.
He's determined.
Yeah.
Hi, welcome, Dex.
The skybox has changed. Oh, what do I do? Is it still safe to meet up with you?
Oh,
yeah, I know exactly.
I know.
From the big thing almost touching the ceiling.
Wait!
Don't say it.
I'm not saying it. I'm just saying that I figured it out from that.
Yep.
Come on, Night Fury, come and find us. Kari is dancing by the fire. You don't want to miss this.
But the question, guys, is seeing that we've been around a year now, do you have a favourite part of an episode, favourite moment of an episode, or funny moment? You're welcome to either type it in the text channel, or even better, you can come and talk to us about it. You're welcome to.
I mean, for some of us here, it's got to be the bloopers. Some of the mistakes we made at the start of episodes.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, don't worry. Those outtakes will be a part of the highlights video, so you'll see them.
We mentioned one of the big episodes, but two of the other episodes that are sticking in my mind because of how they were kind of a big deal was the episode with listener or not listener, the like musician episode. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
with
the TRP
Lenway.
episode. Yes.
Yes.
That was a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to call him Lenny then. What's his name again? Lenway.
Anyway.
Lenway.
Lenway.
Elven names. Ugh.
And the TRP episode was with. Oh God, I remember the episode so vividly, but I'm so bad with names.
Yes, the quiz was fantastic as well.
quiz
Resha, we
episode
definitely
was-
enjoyed doing
yeah,
that.
the quiz.
The quiz was
I still
brilliant.
find
Oh,
it
the
impressive how
quiz.
you made that, Resha.
Yes, the quiz was awesome.
Would you guys like us to do another quiz? That's the question.
I believe we'll be doing another one. I'll be hosting the next one, I think, with Resha's help.
I'm wondering whether we can mix it up a little bit. And I don't suppose the English people in our chat would know this. There's a TV program called The Chase,
Yeah.
where you're pitted against a set amount of quiz masters, and you had to answer as many questions as you can and get them right. Yeah, good. Dax knows what I'm on about. So I'm wondering whether we could do that in our next quiz. Have one of the audience play against one of us.
This Chase episode.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
With as many funny bits in it as that has.
Night Fury asks, who'll be Bradley Walsh?
Who's the most charismatic or the one that sounds most like him?
Okay, Night Fury. Who do you think should be Bradley then? Don't worry, we won't get you for saying the wrong answer.
I was going to say Grashka, but
Oh,
if that's your answer, Night Fury.
oh, hush,
Don't
shut up.
don't let anyone influence your decision.
I
Viv,
reckon Viv would make a good one. Yeah, she's very good at what she does. Yeah.
A good Bradley, that is.
I don't know, Bradley.
Bradley. Oh, you wouldn't know Bradley Walsh, would you? Because you're not English. Basically, he's a very well known presenter in England. He's very funny, very charismatic kind of guy. And they're basically saying
I can be a funny, charismatic guy.
you can be funny, charismatic girl, of course. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm sure you'd be good at doing that, Viv. You are anyway. Being a girl, of course. You know.
Oh my god, are we going to have like chaser names as well, like the nicknames they have?
Oh, maybe.
Wow, Resh. Resha in our chat. Chasers are meant to be smart, Redcleaver. You can't be one. Oh, freaking charming. You're getting demoted next time I log in.
But she's your IC partner. You can't demote her.
You can.
Oh,
You'd
Yeah.
have to divorce her.
you realise that
Can't do
life
that.
mate means literal life mate, right? Orcs can't do that again. They can only do it
Oh,
once.
so you're just gonna kill her when you want a divorce.
Plan Makara.
Macaroni. That's how orcs
macaroni and
divorce.
cheese. Yeah. Oh god, moving on quick. That's horrible. That was awful. Sorry. But yeah, a chase-styled quiz would definitely be a good, an interesting idea. I think if you guys
Yeah,
are up for that sort of thing, something we could definitely do in the new year.
we can talk about that, yeah.
Welcome, Dax. Welcome.
I'm like side-eyeing Resha's name as I said that. We could talk about that.
I would like to tell you guys something that you're never gonna believe if you were not there. You know, we have been trying for so long to get Hamfist in here, listeners. Last time we tried recording a live episode, but unfortunately something went wrong and it was not produced. And in that live episode, believe it or not, Hamfist was there.
I know
Yeah.
you guys aren't going to believe us because
You're not going to believe us,
there's no
but it was
evidence.
true.
There's no evidence, but it was real.
Hamfist is essentially like the aliens. He appears out of nowhere and then suddenly disappears again without any trace whatsoever. He's like the Yeti.
He also said he'd talk in season 10.
Yeah, season
In
10.
season
Yeah,
10,
so
yes.
there's incentive then. So when it gets to
And there
season
are
10,
there's screenshot evidence of that.
yeah, Dax remembers. Look, Dax still Sparta remembers.
I just saw Calidor flying around. So, Calidor, you're close. You have almost spotted the Vivi.
Hello, Chili. Yeah, Chili's in here. I just noticed you're in here. Hello,
Yeah,
Chili.
it's been a little while.
Yes, Chili's been here for a while.
It's Bizu. I'm
Yeah.
not that observant. Come on, I'm an orc. Remember?
But yeah, as you can see, we have a couple of
remember.
witnesses that have witnessed the Hamfist in here.
Witness the hand
No.
fist.
With the segue of missing
Mhm.
episodes, there is also a missing calendar from last episode.
Oh,
Which
Yeah.
I feel like I should reprimand and do another.
didn't I
But this
post
one-
that on our Discord server?
Yes, you did post it in the chat.
Yes, I did. Yes, good.
And there's a new calendar section we added because of that episode being fizzled away.
Oh,
Mhm.
Dax
Mhm.
says, don't forget to promote Saturday. We had a practice run with the Prince of Darkness tribute. I'm assuming that means, do you mean this Ozzy Osbourne or are you referencing someone else, Dax?
Yes, there is going to be a darkness themed and Prince of Darkness themed event on Sunday, which I am sure Kari will tell us more about in the shoutouts or just after the calendar bit. At least I hope she will.
Ozzy. I can promise you right now, I guarantee you during that event, someone's going to get out Sharon. Because apparently it's a thing now with, well, it's always been a thing with Ozzy, isn't it?
Ah, we were found by the Prince of Pancakes. Calidor
Hey.
has found us.
If that's Saturday, yeah, that's in my calendar. So, yep, we can talk about it.
Sharon!
Would you guys like to chat a little more about the history of Argent Airways? Because I found a funny conversation that I once recited. We could revisit it, or we could just slide into the calendar.
Oh, no,
Whatever you like.
You're not getting away from that easily, Viv.
Ah, damn it. Okay. So there was a funny bit early on. It was actually last year, almost exactly to the day last year, where Vivian had a conversation with Kari. And it went something like this, and the Vivianese has been translated for convenience, where Vivian said, "Mum understood the assignment." Do you guys remember that conversation?
Yes.
Mum understood the assignment. No cap. And Kari said, "You are really enjoying that young human speak, aren't you?" And Vivian said, "Of course, fam. That lingo is lit." Kari said, "What are you even saying?" Viv said, "Mum is the goat." And she is Draenei, so she was gasping and she said, "What did you just call me?" "Vivian Skybreaker." "Mum, chill. Big yikes. It means the greatest of all time." "What? It means what?" "It means greatest of all time. It means that Mum slaps, that Mum's got Riz." Vivian, darling. "Thank you for the compliment, but that term is very offensive normally." Vivian replied with "sus." "Then perhaps Viv should yeet home before Viv gets cancelled."
Oh, I remember
What?
that.
"I never thought the day would come where I, of all people, wouldn't understand what you are saying. Darling, is everything all right? Do you have a fever?" And Viv said, "Viv will stop now." Kari said, "Oh, thanks the gods."
For those who don't know what a Draenei is, they're essentially Smurfs with tails and hooves and horns as
For
well.
those that don't know what a Draenei... Why do you think the listeners of this episode have never seen a Draenei or a Drakthir?
Smurfs.
We are an RP podcast and we've been around for a year.
For those who don't know, I think I might have offended Kyra by saying that.
Anthropomorphic.
For those who
space
don't
goats.
know, we are a podcast about roleplay in World of Warcraft. For those who don't know, World of Warcraft is an MMORPG.
No,
For those who don't know what an MMORPG is,
we just gone back a year ago. We did this a year ago.
Maybe we should have started the podcasts with that, shouldn't we?
Oh dear.
When I said for the people who don't know, I meant the people listening on Spotify who might not be into WoW yet.
But why would they then listen to
I
a WoW
don't know.
podcast about RP?
Maybe they're curious.
Maybe they're curious. Thank you, Zoo.
Don't
Okay.
we need to explain WoW to WoW RPers.
That would be a funny beginning of April episode.
It would, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, having offended the
Russia
entire Draenei
says-
community, I think I'm
Russia says, for those who don't know, where have you been for the past years?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not going to hear the end of this now, am I?
Well.
I mean, here's me trying to be helpful.
Those squares
Oh.
in the middle of the screen today. What?
Oh, yeah, those were probably your spells, right? Oh, or were they the chat boxes?
Watch out, Kyle will remember this. The telltale stories of the Argent Airways. Wow, that's a mouthful. I
Oh.
think I found you, Viv, but I ran out of bigger to fly to you. Well, skill issue, Vesha.
Oh, let's see if I can find you.
Oh
I
dear.
don't see you yet.
Just so you guys know, the whole Space Smurfs joke wasn't my joke. A guy whispered me saying that you and I are essentially between, if you have a goat and a Smurf mating, that's what you'll get.
Don't worry. On Ella, I've literally sang a song about space goats right next to Mary.
Oh dear.
Yes, your rock concert, was it?
Somebody's yelling out, Mary! We have a
Mary
fan.
Oh,
Right. Night Fury, you still haven't found me. Do you need one last hint?
several people.
It's going to be a very subtle hint. Here is one very subtle. Oh, it's you. Okay.
You haven't found me yet. I'm right next to you.
Anyway, here's the subtle hint for any who haven't found
I
me.
knew it. I knew it.
She was
So
positive.
Night Fury is Kalidor. They just changed their name.
Experiments again.
Cheeky.
Sorry, Ella, what were you saying just then?
The very first time Rika saw a Draenei, she was positive it was gnomes who had been playing around with their experiments again.
See, guys, it's not just me.
Now, I don't remember what we were talking about.
No, which is the perfect time because probably to get this calendar just done.
And
Yes.
Vesh,
Agreed. Oh,
Vesha,
Vesha
before
found
you
us.
make fun of me again, do I need to remind people of that certain episode concerning Moonglade?
No. That was a good one though. Right.
Or Waldom.
So we're on to a Mark-free version of the calendar now. I've made some adjustments thanks to Tiny, who's in chat today. A suggestion that they gave to put the bars into a separate section of the calendar, and I think it works so much better.
Yeah.
So
Just as well you did, because there's excuse me, there's so many of them.
yes, there is 12 now every week. 12 different bars that also repeat on same days.
Role players are alcoholics, apparently.
I think most
Probably.
bars are on Thursdays, right?
Majority, yes.
Yeah. Let that be the one day a week that I'm not home at night.
So this calendar is obviously running from the Thursday the 13th to Thursday the 20th of November. Any times mentioned in the calendar will always be server time, aka realm time. Sources are, of course, the argentarchives.org, ADEU RP server, which will both be linked in the description. Remember, folks, some events are added in last minute, like some for next week, so it's a good idea to check those sources before you plan your RP night. So, starting off with the bars section, the new section. So here I have just the list of all the bars that are going to be happening every week and the days that they will be happening. So we start off with the Rose Inn, which is in Stormglen, Gilneas at 8 p.m. Alliance. That's on Mondays and Thursdays. Then there's the Crescent Whisper, which is at Still Whisper Pond in Eversong Woods. This is 8 p.m. for Horde, and that will be on Mondays, Fridays, and Sundays. We have Little Pandaria in the Golden Keg in Stormwind at 8 p.m. Alliance. That's on Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. The Blue Recluse in the Mage Quarter in Stormwind, 8 p.m. Alliance, is on every day of the week. The Shady Lady in the Dwarven District in Stormwind, 8 p.m. Alliance, is also on every day of the week, so you can go visit them anytime. There's the Scarlet Raven in Darkshire, Darkshire Duskwood, which is 8 p.m. Alliance. This is on Tuesdays. And then the Scarlet Raven Witch Hour, which is in Darkshire Duskwood at 10 p.m. Alliance, is on Thursdays, and their theme is Harvest this month. There's the Falcon's Nest in Falconwing Square Inn in Eversong Woods for 8 p.m. Horde. This is on Thursdays. The Songbird Sojourn in the Silver Feather Inn in Bellameth, 8 p.m. Alliance. This is on Wednesdays. The Groggery in Pinky's Groggery Borealis at 8 p.m. Alliance is on Fridays. There is a new pop-up bar which has come up. It's the Friends and Anemones in the Mariners Row in Borealis, 8 p.m. Alliance. This is new on Sundays. And there's also the Azimuth's Half, which is in Lamplighters Inn in Barrier Village, in Characterly in Azimuth's Isle, 9 p.m. Alliance on Sundays. And those are all the bars that are happening in the next week. Moving on then to events. We have Thursday, the 13th of November. There is the Burned Archives in the Undertaker's Pass in Gilneas, 8 p.m. neutral. The Ceridane Poetry Walk in Ceridane Hinterlands, 8 p.m. neutral. And the Storytelling Evening, The Eyes of the Earth Mother in the Golden Keg in Stormwind, 8 p.m. Alliance. Of course, if I don't mention an event that's happening in this, please tell me once I finish so we can add it in. On Friday, the 14th of November, there is the Return of the Griffin Ball in Lion's Rest, Stormwind, 8 p.m. Alliance. There's the Speed Dating in Dawn's Blossom Pandaria, 8 p.m. neutral. The Caldori Dance Night in the Grove of Cenarius in Valshara at 8 p.m. Alliance. And Poetry Appreciation Society in Dawn's Blossom Pandaria, 8 p.m. neutral. The 2 events in Dawn's Blossom. Saturday, the 15th of November, we have, of course, the Festival of Darkness, as mentioned. This is out of Characterly in Icecrown at 8 p.m. neutral. And that's all for Saturday. Then Sunday, the 16th of November, we have the Day of Awakening in out of Characterly in Heimel, Nagrand at 7:30 p.m. neutral. We have the Amani Day of Remembrance in Amani Past in Ghostlands, 8 p.m. for Amani and allies. There's the Gathering at the Crossroads, of course, at the Crossroads, Northern Barrens, 8 p.m. Horde. We have the Ceridane Sunday in Ceridane Hinterlands, 8 p.m. neutral, and the Stormwind Market in Stormwind Harbour, 8 p.m. Alliance. Moving on to Monday, the 17th of November, we have just a shop. We have the House of Bloom in Larson's Clovers, Stormwind 8 p.m. Alliance. So for that day. So moving on to Tuesday, the 18th of November. Of course, this is always market day, so there is the Duskwood and Jade Forest Pandaria markets on, which I believe Jade Forest Pandaria is still sharded. So if you don't find there's nobody there, you might have to ask for an invite. Also on the Tuesday, the 18th of November, of course, is the Eberlin Run, which will start just a ways out from the Stormwind Gates, 8 p.m. neutral, so anyone can turn up to that. There's the tea ceremony and druidic stone carving in Ceridane Hinterlands, 8 p.m. neutral, and fight night in the Silver Moon ruins beneath the bridge in the courtyard to Sunya Strider Isle at 8 p.m. Horde. Wednesday, the 19th of November, is Crickets. couldn't find anything for that day, so I had to
On which day was that? Did you say?
Wednesday the 19th.
Okay. Were there any bars on that day that you mentioned earlier?
Yes, there's of course all the bars mentioned.
Yeah. So there is something to do then.
Yeah.
The crickets can go to the bar and get drunk.
Hey.
And finally, Thursday, the 20th of November, is the Borealis Murder Walk in Hook Point Market, Borealis, 8 p.m. Alliance. End note. If you want to know what's going on after this calendar ends, make sure to check out the next podcast episode or go visit the sources mentioned.
I believe Chili had a event shout out.
Yes.
Didn't he?
Any events shouted out in the chat?
I believe there's one about Little Pandaria in Ratchet. Chili, if you want to give us a bit more information about that. Resha, as always, Resha has also, not always, but also announced 3 weeks until player housing, which is coming out December the 2nd for those who pre-ordered. And we're just waiting for Chili's details there.
Well, while we give Chili some time to type, we could ask Kari if she wants to come up here and tell us a little bit about her event on Saturday.
Oh, yeah. Kari.
Would you like to come up here, darling, and tell us about the Festival of Darkness?
Kari the goat.
And perhaps the Fab
on
Friday sale.
17th. The 17th, Monday at 8 p.m. Greenstone Village, there's the Steampunk tourney practice. The last practice before the tourney on the 22nd.
Uh-huh.
Fantastic. Does that conclude
We
the
should have Kari up here now.
Does that conclude the calendar?
Hi.
Hello, Kari. Fantastic calendar as always. It will, of course, be posted on our Discord server if anyone wants any references as to what they would want to do. That's what was mentioned, rather. Either way. Hello, Kari.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Hello there.
I have
Welcome
risen
back
from the depths of the basement. Yes.
I would like to take this
episode.
opportunity to apologise to the Draenei civilization for calling them Smurfs.
As you should. I am offended. Greatly offended.
Very rude. First you guys insult the Moonkin, and now you do this.
No. We didn't do that. It was Resha, okay?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, darling, on Saturday you have the Festival of Darkness happening. It is Oceli and Ice Crown. Where is it Icely? Where do we pretend it is?
Yeah, so I see we're pretending it's in winter spring.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I picked Ice Crown is just because of the mood there. You know, it's very dark. It's very fitting. And I found a perfect area. Yes, I found a perfect area for a stage.
Nice.
So I thought, yep, it's got to happen here. In short, the event is because it kind of came together because a friend of mine approached me and said, I'm really bad at organizing things. Can you help me with this? So I was like, yes, definitely. I'm totally on board with this. And it's because a lot of people in the WoW kind of RP music scene were all very inspired by Ozzy's music and Black Sabbath and so on. And so we thought it would be an amazing idea to make this large scale sort of concert to honor him by.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Why not, indeed? Ozzy was a nice guy, but off stage, he had a decent family. Funny sense of humor. What? What's funny?
Well, I'm just remembering some episodes of the Osbournes, so calling them a decent family is stretching it a little, but they are fun people.
I am being polite.
Chaotic.
Vivian.
Very chaotic. Yes.
But we embrace the chaos, which is also what I'm going to say if anything goes wrong on Saturday.
Yeah, that's what you do, isn't it?
We embrace the chaos. It's the theme.
Mm-hmm.
Just quickly, Resha says housing competition? Question mark. I would definitely be up for that, to adding that as part of the podcast if you guys are up for it. A new feature, maybe.
What does Russia mean with housing competition?
I believe she means that people take a picture of their player housing and give it to us, and we show the audience, say which one's best in our opinion, that sort of thing.
Like an MTV Cribs episode.
That's what I think. Cribs, yeah.
This is where the magic happens, and then they literally mean magic. That sounds like fun.
It does sound like fun. Yeah, good idea there, Rash. We'll definitely be considering that. So that's 2 ideas we've had so far. So.
Yes, darling, you also have another thing coming up soon. The Fab Friday Super Sale.
Just before I go on to that, I just want to say for the Festival of Darkness, people are using a mixture of musician and watch together. So if people attend, please stay in the watch together throughout the evening, because it will just be a mix, people hopping back and forth between musician and watch together. And
so also make sure you have your add-ons updated, your musician and your cross RP. Without cross RP, I don't think you can hear the musician if it's cross faction. So make sure you have that in order if you come. Oh, tell them about the dress code, darling.
Yes, the dress code, because we're honouring Aussie, is black or dark colours. So please adhere to the dress code if you're attending, because it's for a good reason.
Black,
Yes.
Sunglasses, long hair, and Birmingham accent. All essential.
But yes. Yes, obviously the Birmingham accent, of course.
You have a very good Birmingham accent, Kari.
Yeah. Right. No, I'm not going to go into that again. You guys will make fun of me. I was going to say, for those who don't know, that...
That's going to be a meme now. We're going to put it on a t-shirt. For those who don't know.
What?
If you ever
For those who don't know, on the 28th of November, there will be a Fab Friday Super Sale at TK's.
That is going to be our first merch. For those who don't know shit.
For those who don't know, we have a podcast. Come and listen to it. Yeah.
I'd hope they'd know that.
TK can make the shirt if you want. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, yeah. Okay. We'll be in contact, Kari.
But yeah, we have Fab Friday on the 28th of November, which is basically a big TK sale, inspired by the real life Black Friday, because, why not?
Why not, indeed?
But in true TK style, it's not going to be just shopping. There's probably likely going to be some dancing and partying afterwards for absolutely no reason at all, because that's what we do.
If it's Black Friday, then it's going to last a whole week, or just Friday?
No, it's just Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It's going to be in the Dawn's Blossom shop for one night only. So don't be afraid, Pandaren community. It's just for one night.
We're not
Then
invading
you
again.
want the precious dojo back.
Yeah, apart from Tuesdays, that's still
That's still market day. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much. I wonder if Chili's already typed their event out, and I also have an event to promote. I'm just looking at Chili right now. Up above, says Chili. I'm scrolling up. Oh, it's a shout out. Who wants to do it?
You can do it, Viv, if you like. You're there.
Well, shall I just move on to all of my shout outs then? I have two shout outs in the shout out channel, one here by Chili and one from myself.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yep.
Yeah, one for the shout outs.
First of all, let me release Kari. Kari, thank you very much for coming up here and talking to us.
You're welcome.
You can,
Thanks for having me.
Welcome.
Yes. See you
To the
next
basement,
time.
says Tiny.
Back
Whenever-
to the basement
whenever
I
you wanna
go.
Bye, darling.
Six episodes
Bye.
now.
Yeah.
And now, having released Kari back into the wild, should we go on to shout outs?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Shout out number 1. This one is by Chili, and he just posted it us a couple of minutes ago. It says here, shout out to Little Pandaria happening in Ratchet right now on the 12th of November. Good food, good drinks, and an interesting neutral space for those inclined to mingle. Now, by the time you hear this, it might already be tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Greetings from the past to the future, by the way. So yeah, Ella just pointed out in the calendar when Little Pandaria will also be happening. So yeah, scroll back or look out for them in Argent Archives, I believe, or on the ADEU RP server. The next shout out is one of mine own. The OOC Cafe is coming back. I know some people have been looking forward to another OOC Cafe, so your wish is my command. It is going to be on the 30th of this month, the 30th of November, and it will be located in a very interesting bit. It will be on top of one of the Zeppelins in Hallowfall. Somewhere in the back, the ones that are flying over the sea. So come on over on the 30th of November and have some OOC chats with us. It starts at 8:30 and you are all more than welcome. And if you don't know what to say, don't worry. I will be spamming some questions, RP related and otherwise, that you can choose to answer if you so wish. The next shout out, one second, I have lost the channel. Here it is. This was also posted very recently, just a couple of minutes ago. It says here, come visit the Bottled Gear Collective. We offer you any services around metalwork, from smithing to engineering, in the Galliar. Oh goodness, what a word. Lay Chemical Solutions offers your potion needs, from healing to resistance, and Ashford Jewelry will be able to supply anything shiny you need to decorate yourself. It says here between brackets that he was asked to have it read by Vivian. Well, here you go. And in the end, add a little hello era in Vivianese. You want me to speak in Vivianese?
Ella, Lightress.
Oh, God. Okay, hello, era.
Sorry,
Hello,
Vivian.
era in Vivian.
Okay.
Okay.
Vivian's turned to a ghoul.
What you asked for it.
Vivian turned into a ghoul then.
And-
Sorry, audience.
It happens sometimes. And the last one that I have is one that was already posted a while ago, but unfortunately that episode has disappeared, so I'm gonna say it again. Could you please shout out to Shelly Sparks, Shelly Sparks & Co., and tell her that Dax loves her. Dax, remember this one? You posted it last time? We have so much fun together, and they are one of the nicest and best people I've ever met. It's been 15 years of friendship and roleplay, and wow, at the end of this month. Also remind people to get their event bookings in early for Wintervale. They can send a letter IC to Shelly or Daxi on our website. And then it has a link to the website, so yeah, I'm sure Grashka can add it to the comment section or the description later.
Yep. Any links I'll be posting in our comment section on the YouTube video, as always. Yep.
Well, there you go. And those were my shout-outs. I'm sorry it was a lot.
And apologies for shouting out midway through that. But for context, Ella Lightress has just posted a picture of my character with the words, "For those who don't know," written on it.
I was making that quickly while Vivian was reading her
I
shout
thought you were sniggering for some reason.
Oh,
A new Krashka meme has been born.
it is beautiful.
Yes.
I had to scroll through so many pictures in the Iron Wolf clan chat just to find that pic.
Yes.
I guess I'll go on to my shoutouts then while I'm here at it.
Resha Gorson, don't
please
you
do.
dare. I'm watching you.
I've got one shout out here for the opening night of the Keeling Hall, the Keeling Cauldron that was taken place on the 26th of the 10th of 25 in Kiel Harbour, Gilneas. The establishment formerly known as the Storm Maidens Inn has now become a local soup kitchen for every other Sunday from the 8th bell, or 8 p.m. Hearty Gilnean dishes to keep you warm and content through the pesky rain and colder months. Everyone is welcome, Gilnean or passers-by.
Very good too. I have a couple of shout outs unless Sue, you want to go first?
Yeah, I could do mine first.
Okay, by all means.
I have a couple shout outs here from Tiny. I'm sure you remember these ones. Tiny would like to shout out the Argent Archives in general, hosted for free for all these years, giving players a place to share stories, images, and events. Argent Dawn would not be the same without it.
Absolutely true.
And
absolutely right.
yeah, that is spot on. Like,
Mhm.
it would not be what it is without Argent Archives, and the calendar wouldn't be what it is without Argent Archives.
Yep. That's too true.
Absolutely true, yeah.
And the second shout out here, also from Tiny, is a shout out for Nikon, the snapographic wonder mechanome. He's always a positive joy to be around, and his snaps are super.
Yeah. What was that event we went to, that group event? I believe it was someone's wedding. Oh yeah, Orcart's wedding. I suddenly, out the corner of my eye, saw this mechanome wandering around with a camera in his hands. I was like, hang on. Oh, it's Nikon.
Oh, if you get the chance to check out his website sometime, it's really good.
Yeah.
Seems like our chat here also agrees with that. Lots of praise for Nikon in here.
Yep, Nikon is best when it comes to doing not selfies, pictures. Jesus Christ. Words, I do know them.
You've been calling on our Lord a lot.
In case you don't know,
Shut up.
there's another word.
Shut up.
We already know what we're calling this episode.
For those who don't know.
It's your anniversary.
Yes.
I would like to take this moment. I would like to take this moment to announce that I'm retiring from the podcast.
It's not April yet.
Oh. The podcast write themselves. Yeah, you're right, Resha. Anyway, have you got any more shout outs, Sue, before we carry
No,
on?
that's the two shout outs I have.
Brilliant. I have a couple of shout outs. Hopefully I'll be able to get through them. The first one is for a particular RPer on behalf of everyone who it's my one. Okay, good. Anyway, try that again. On behalf of everyone who attended the Car Shark Festival, I would like to thank Vivian Skybreaker. Everyone's boots would be covered in cleft hoof dung if it wasn't for you watching as we marched from Garadar to the Throne of Elements. So, thanks, Vivian.
Look out, Boop! Don't step in it.
Oh, that makes my evening. Every time seeing Vivian jump up and down in the long grass going, don't step here. It's just endless entertaining for me. And additionally, moving on from that one, I want to thank the Banner of the Winter Sun and for the hard work organising the Car Shark Festival. Anyone on Horde should definitely go to this event as it's one of the best, and it's always fun and interesting to visit and go to. That's the same thing. Yes, it's my point is the Car Shark Festival is definitely worth going to.
Absolutely.
Yes.
The next one is still a while away, though, isn't it? It's twice a year, so the next one will probably be in March? ?
Unfortunately, I missed the last one.
Blasphemy.
You will have another chance in a couple of months.
I will have another chance.
Resha doing a salute emoji saying, thank you for your service, Viv. Oh, I love our audience.
Poop
Well,
emoji, Vivid saluting.
I think the whole for you, in case you don't know, meme is also a funny bit. But
Yeah.
I do have a couple of other ones.
Yes.
If it's
Okay.
funny bit time yet.
It is.
Or do we have any remaining shout outs?
Oh, yes,
audience,
audience.
if you want to do a shout out, raise your hand, come up here.
And
It can be anything. It can be a greeting to a friend. It can be a promotion. It can be a thank you for something. Whatever you like. This is your moment.
This is your moment. Yes.
Yes,
Uh-oh.
Tiny has something.
Tiny is
Coming
coming
up,
up.
Tiny.
Brace yourselves, everyone.
I'm going to predict that I do a tonks.
Sorry. Oh, I didn't say that. I didn't say
Oh.
that. But yes, it is to do with tonks. It's to thank everybody who comes along to them. I honestly, it'll be coming up to a year of doing tonks. I just want to thank everyone who comes along to them because it's just a silly idea I had, and I'm really happy that people come along and do it. I tried it like several years ago, like in 2018 and before, and it didn't quite take off, but this time I've tried it and it's working really well, and I'm really happy with it all, and everyone who comes along is awesome. And Dax is also amazing. Lots of fireworks from Dax.
Absolutely.
And yeah, there you go. I've already shouted out Rosie before, but Rosie helps me. She's my little assistant on the day, so she makes it a lot easier to run. She's on Discord normally telling me what I've missed. So yeah,
She may be small of stature, but great at heart.
Also, gnomes don't like being called little people. That they like being called the height impaired. Okay.
No, we're normal sized. What are you on about? All gnomes are normal sized. It's the rest of y'all which are wrong.
Vertically challenged.
Vertically challenged.
Yeah, you're vertically challenged. You can't get into normal sized doors. Honestly, God.
Yeah,
I like
it makes sense to me.
Oh dear. But yes, no, that's all. I will disappear once again. Not quite into the basement though. That's
Into your
Carrie's domain,
Tonk Steam
not mine.
workshop, yeah.
Yes, into the Tonk Steam workshop. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Tiny.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Tonk workshop.
Do we have
Trust
the
a
budget for
gnome.
Anybody else?
Trust a gnome, honestly. You
Not
tell
sure
them,
it's in
you
our
tell them to behave, and what do they do? Night Fury has
Chance for
posted a
your
picture.
words. Come on up.
Tiny has dropped an F-bomb from her Tonk, Tonk's gun. Sorry. Night Fury has posted a picture. When people criticise you for being short, they're really just saying that the worst thing about you is that it isn't more of you. That's very true, actually. It's quite nice.
It's a nice way to look at it.
Yeah, nice way of looking at it, yeah. I should tell my mum that. She's quite short.
Why not?
Do we have any more shout-outs, audience? Please no more F-bombs, because this is a Christian podcast, don't you know?
Well, you
This is
did
what-
say Jesus Christ a couple of times.
Yeah.
That's not.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
we have pugs for this.
Yes,
Oh, there's a shout out. There we go. From
Anyone
Night
want-
Fury /Kalidor.
okay.
No, I already said so much. One of you guys can do it.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can do it.
Yeah.
No problem. A shout out for Bertel Wobblespring, Frigga, Dax, and the hosts of the memorial yesterday. It was a wonderful remembrance for those who passed this year, says Night Fury.
No more real. I like that, though. That's good. That's very creative.
It was the
15th year
15th
event.
year of the
Wow.
event.
That's a long
That's
event.
incredible, yeah.
Huh.
Right. If there aren't any more shout-outs, dare I say should we move on to the funny moments?
Yes.
Okay. Can't wait.
Well, I've
So
got a whole
excited.
bunch of them. I have 4 of them, but I don't know if I can say them all because metaphor is a bit much, but I'm going to try anyway.
Do it anyway.
Here's
why
a
not?
conversation between Drasin and Vivian. Drasin just found out through Vivian that Roger, which is Kari's partner, can't sleep good at night. So Drasin said, he's a troll, by the way, and he's rather feral. He says, I will come visit you, yes, soon, very soon, if Roger is not sleeping well. Someone needs to check his teeth in case the voodoo has its grip on him. And Vivian said, right. And he said, don't worry, I will be very, discreet. I will say something like, Roger, show me your teeth. And Vivian said, very subtle. And he said, see, he will not suspect a thing, though I will have my catch bag ready in case he tries to run. And Vivian said, sounds like a plan.
I'm sorry.
Next up.
His catch bag.
I love how non-serious and like, okay, yeah, whatever Vivian was in that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's Drasin talking. Vivian knows him by now.
We have
I have another one of Drasin, by the way.
Okay, we have one from
Ellen
Night
and
Fury
Drasin.
too. Sorry, Viv.
Oh,
We
do you
have
want
a
to do that first? Or?
we have a funny moment from Night Fury before we carry on, if you don't mind, Vivian.
Yes, sure. Go ahead. Squeeze it
Fantastic.
between the...
Night Fury says
Right.
in chat, we had a funny moment just now where one of the people here was on a yak mount, dismounted, and the mount seemed to have yeeted off the edge. Okay, so the dismount animation basically made the yak look like he was disappearing off the edge of the platform, mountain, cliff, where they were standing at the time, which I can imagine was a very funny image. Okay. Carry on, Bib.
I was at the market the other day, and I could see Ellen from TK Studios and Drasin having a squinting contest. It had something to do with the epicness of Ellen's outfit. Ellen won the squinting contest, and Drasin said, Lost? Lost? I once beat a boulder in a contest of stillness. It got up and relocated itself. I once beat a river in a contest of wetness. If you need proof, you will find its shameful remnants in the Tanaris Desert. I beat the sun in a contest of stubbornness. Evidence, you ask? Ha! Look up, I say. Where is the sun now? It has to be mentioned it was night. So that's Drasin in a nutshell.
Oh my god, I love troll RPs. Especially when they get that eccentric.
Yeah. Next up, a while ago there was a Serenade Valkyrs concert, and afterwards Vivian had a word with the bass player, the bassist, Yggdrasil. She told Yggdrasil that Rupug, the doggy, took Yggdrasil from the foot of her bed and chewed off her left leg. For context, she of course meant her Yggdrasil plushie. Yet it resulted into this conversation. Yggdrasil was limping perfectly, skip-hopping towards the group and the rest of the Valkyrs and said, apparently Rupug ran off with my left leg. I really liked that leg. And Kath said, it was a good leg. And Yggdrasil said, it was my favorite leg, actually. And Kath said, that's probably why Rupug took it.
Rupug, the lower of chaos and gas.
Yes.
We also
And
got
lastly, I have a ham-fist one.
one from
yeah, cool.
Rester as well in the chat.
Yeah.
Mentioning one we've actually heard in some calls before. During the Koshag, Rester's dog barks at the wolf riders that run by.
Yeah,
I've
Rester's-
heard it anyway.
Oh, that is so funny. Every time, especially where we're RPing and we're in a voice call chatting, it looks like Resha is growling and barking at the wolf riders going past. It's hilarious. Oh.
Lastly, I have a ham-fist one.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
It happened at the Hallows End Ball. Hamfist was dressed as a candle named Candlefist.
Mhm.
Kari then warned him that real fire is dangerous, but he didn't listen. Yasmin belched in his face, but she had so much whiskey in her system that it set him aflame, and so he lost his hair. And that's not the first time that happened either. He then proceeded to blame Kari for not warning him that real fire is dangerous. When she told him, "I told you so," he replied, "What did you say, Kari? I wasn't listening," and then continued to not listen and caused more chaos.
Oh. Hamfist. Legends. Never change.
Yeah. Those were my funny bits. I don't know if there's...
Night Fury asked you a question, Vivian. Night Fury asked,
All right,
so
let's
does
see.
that mean that he, Hamfist, needs dunking in the water more?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes,
He
absolutely.
needs to
So
be
get on
dunked
that.
every
Yeah.
time.
Oh dear. One from Kyrie here. Yasmin, another who frequents our show, attended the Hallows End Spooktacular dressed as Kari, and Hamfist joined her dressed as Vivian.
That's
I remember
true,
that. That
yeah.
was funny. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a Kari and Vivian. And Hamfist tried very hard to speak Vivianese too. He tried telling people everywhere that he was a beautiful butterfly.
Well, what about that time, Vivian, where I mistook Kari for another Draenei? Remember that one?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Oh God! Oh, you're not.
I'm hearing
You're not
about that.
Kari. Whoops.
not all Draenei look the same. Gosh.
Now, that
And
wasn't the
not all
reason.
Draenei are Smurfs either. I mean, Kari's
Oh.
blue, but I've seen them in all colors.
Get out.
Even red sometimes.
Yeah.
Depends on how long they've been in the sun, I suppose.
Yeah.
Like the anti-Smiths.
Anti-Smurfs.
Yes.
Hey, in my defense, Kari, this other Draenei had the same haircut as you did in character, right? And I was approaching it from behind. Her, sorry. Not it. Mm-mm. Anyway,
How very dare you?
the Smurfs.
The Smiths.
You know, yeah. Okay.
And
Right.
anti-Smurfs are the Sperms.
Smurfs. Yeah, moving on before that gets
Actually,
mispronounced.
I misspelled that, didn't I? Yeah, the R has to be in a different spot. There we go. Yeah. The Sprums.
Crumbs, yes. Night Fury again. Calidor dressed as Bertel for Hallow's End. Bertildor, Wobble Fury.
That's brilliant.
Bertlidor.
Bertlidor, yes.
Bertlidor.
Even dyed his
Wobble
hair. That's dedication for you. Even dyed his hair purple and got a fake beard attached.
Xuyagu once dressed up as a mushroom.
Mushroom troll.
Yeah.
Oh. And my orc dressed up as Garrosh. And she then realised that there was a lot of night elves around, so that was a very awkward
Yes.
moment.
More awkward if it was Sylvana she dressed up as.
True. It's fine, says Resha. Yeah. Only problem was though, we went to Orc Heart's wedding, and and Resha also said that Grashka, my orc, should dress up as Garrosh again, and Grash was like, "We're on a night elf home tree. I'm definitely not going to dress up as the one who invaded Ashenvale.
Mm-hmm. Good
That
point.
would not be a good idea.
Mhm.
I do not want to get murdered."
It would be very tasteless for someone like Vivian, for example, to dress up as Sylvanas at a Teldrassil reunion.
Oh
You don't do those things.
no! Tiny set fire on the. Tiny set a fire rather on the floor, and then went, "Oh, maybe a fire is a bad idea here." I'm assuming that was Imidrisil, right? Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, Yggdrasil, for those who don't know, is a giant tree, or known as a world tree, where the night elves generally live on. I'm embracing my own meme here. Shut up, Dax.
Yeah.
If we
Own
don't
it.
have any more funny moments, I think that's a wrap.
Yeah. Do we have audience? Do you have any other funny moments? Because I'm actually quite enjoying this. Any funny moments from you guys who want to come up and talk to us about it? What other funny moments can we remember? Oh, there was one quite a while ago during Koshag where I had to go AFK for a while. So I'd followed Resha, but she guided me up a bridge. And I fell to my death. That was a funny moment for him.
Mhm.
I like this tradition whenever someone puts you on follow, you gotta lead them off somewhere.
I did that when I was a kid once with my dad when we were playing WoW together. I led him off the bridge in Stormwind into the like moat below.
Canals.
Yep. It was like the entrance to Stormwind.
Is it true that there's a croc in there sometimes? A
In
crocodile?
the canals, yes.
Yeah. Oh my god,
Oh
Chili.
no.
There's an elite croc. What is that?
Chili Wildmane, who's a Tauren, for those who don't know. And he dressed as Sylvanus for the Golguts Halloween. Golguts being a tavern, I'm assuming.
With
Am I right
a
in saying that?
female
Or-
blood elf mask on.
And he's dressed with the same purple Sylvanus armor with a night elf, not a night elf, for God's sake, with a blood elf mask on. So yeah, very good. Oh, they're a mercenary group. The Golguts are a mercenary group.
Yeah, they hosted a Hallow's End party this year, and it was huge. That's also where Hamfist was Candlefist.
We have Drax Stillspark here. So does anyone know Meng? Huge Pandaren. Well, I see he got stuck in a diving suit. So told Shelly, Dax's boss, that I had to include him in. And basically, Dax was accused of gluing Shelly inside said diving suit and got
Not
told off
Shelly,
for it.
Ming.
Meng, yeah, Meng the Pandaren, yeah. Nice one. That's a funny image. Night Fury, not recently, but I remember quite a while ago for the Horde Poetry Night. Najma, Kari's troll, I hope I get that right, was persuaded to perform a poem. No more talks to give.
Thok. No more Thoks
Thocks
to
to
give.
give. Sorry, thocks to give. No more thocks to give. That was
You
very
have
close
to know
the
that
mark.
this is based on Thoktak. He is a orc, and whenever we are about to say the F word, instead we say the TH word. No more Thoks to give.
Yes, I got the reference. Don't worry.
For those who don't know.
Those don't know.
That's my line. That's my line. Yes, please don't, because I already had to censor one out. Oh dear. Well, this is-
Right, yeah, I think we have everything now. This has been quite an
this is-
interesting episode.
this has definitely made up for the previous botched attempt. Again, apologies for the delay in recording another episode. What happened last time was basically OBS, our recording software, going wrong and didn't record properly. But I do have a snippet of that particular episode for the bloopers reel, so you'll be seeing exactly what went wrong. And once again, for the small announcement, we will be hopefully be putting together a highlights reel sometime in December. We'll be taking a break off. We'll be taking a break from recording, and sounds like I freaking need it after watching that weekend up. Not weak.
It
What am I
is.
talking about? Jesus.
To make a proper 1 year like anniversary compilation for
As you
you
can
guys.
probably hear, I definitely need some time off because I'm getting my words mixed up.
Yeah.
Something awful.
So we're gonna go through all the previous episodes and
Yes.
get together some of the best clips. I'm gone as well, apparently.
It's
Get
infectious.
together some of the best clips and bloopers that we have and make it into a proper
I have at least
Anime.
6 bloopers to put into a little feature at the end of the highlights video.
yeah.
Night Fury. Redcleaver got hit by the curse of tongues. Yes, I've had that my whole life, Night Fury. Don't worry about that. It's called autism. But yeah, I believe unless anyone else has a funny moment they wish to come up and talk to us about really quick.
Well, I do believe that some of us are getting a little tired and we want to wrap it up. So
Yeah, okay, fair enough then. It has been a fun episode. I'm very glad we did this. It's been a fun one.
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
thank you very much for joining us, audience. And yay for Kalidor, Kari, and Resha for finding me in Vivian's secret hideout. Thank you all for your inputs. Thank you for those who came up here and spoke.
Sorry,
anyone else we need to thank you guys that I have forgotten?
No, not any thanks, but Night Fury just said, you heard it here, folks. Autism is caused by fell curses.
That explains it.
That explains it,
That
yeah.
explains it.
That explains a lot.
We've been touched by a fell, Vivian.
Yes. Us and half the RPing population. Well,
Yeah,
maybe
most
more
likely,
like 80% of the RPing population.
Quite
Yeah.
right. And on that bombshell, it's time for us to end. And thanks once again, everyone, for coming and getting involved and supporting us over the year. Long may it continue.
Indeed.
Long may it continue, yes. But
Long may we reign.
long may we
To the
reign.
Argent Airways. Hip, hip, hooray.
Hip hip, hooray.
Hip, hip,
Yay.
hooray.
And there was much
Hooray.
rejoicing. Yay.
If I have the energy.
Oh, I get the reference. I'm old.
Uh,
And
yes,
thank you
anyways,
to our guest.
I'm now going to bring
Sirva
this.
as well.
Sorry, Ella, I spoke over you.
Thank you to our guest Sirva as well for joining
Oh,
us.
yes, absolutely. Thank you to our guests. Thank you to our audience who took part. And thank you to everyone for supporting the channel. You can find us by subscribing to our Argent Airways YouTube channel. Spotify, yep, that's what it's called.
Spotify.
Thank you.
And
Apple Podcasts and
Podcasts.
Yep, and all that good stuff. And
Oh, you can join our server as well on
And join our-
Discord.
yes,
You will
join our
find the
Discord
link
server.
in the description.
Yes,
Yeah.
join our Discord server for the chaos that is our server.
Yeah.
And for getting involved, and to get involved in the podcast too. You too can get involved if you feel brave enough.
Yes.
But
You're more
until
than
then,
welcome.
I'm going to say goodbye to everyone. Goodbye.
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 Bye.
Bye.